What's going on, YouTube? It's your Shorty Rock Combo, aka the Professor on the Sticks, bringing y'all a ranked game on Xbox One. This was the game where, if you saw my last video, I made a really boneheaded mistake, was celebrating and got myself in trouble, and it should come back to haunt me this game. So this is the game that that the video was about. So we'll have to see how that turns out. As you can see right here, read option works out really well. Next time I try it, I just might make a really big boneheaded mistake. So my opponent, some type of goofy A gap on the on that little screen pass I was trying to do, and then that third down I should have just dumped it off to Y in the flat. You got like 15 yards, make it a more manageable fourth down. Instead, I made it 4th and 29. So even if he would have caught that, I think I would have only got 28 yards. That definitely should have been picked off, but you know, I posted that last video where I made the bonehead mistake of celebrating and saying, you know, don't celebrate. It should definitely come back to haunt me. So I think let's watch and see if it does come back to haunt me. And you know, speaking of the Super Bowl, what a disaster. I mean, oh my gosh, the Broncos just did not show up. Some people say that, you know, the Seahawks cheated or this or that. You know, they were able to read the signals, but that's just kind of how football is. Change up your signals, or don't show such a tendency. But and then also the commercials. The commercials were terrible. They had one commercial I really liked, was like the Best Bud, Budweiser, where the dog and the horse became like best friends or whatever. And I don't know why I liked it. It just did. And then, you know, the Best Bud, kind of like, you know, man's best friend or a best friend, and also the best type of beer. Very catchy Budweiser. You only spent $4 million for that campaign. But anyway, so. You know, the Super Bowl was a blowout. I saw a lot of fun. Had some peeps over. I'm gonna show you a couple pics from the Super Bowl party, and I need to do a little like room setup or whatever. I'll do my little setup for my new place since I recently got married. Yeah, so we threw a little Super Bowl party. Had another couple over, and then one of my buddies that I work with, and had a good time. You know, I just wish it wasn't such a blowout. And what else is going on? National Signing Day happened yesterday. Alabama was 6 5-stars. I think 6 players in the top 20 overall nationally. Just insane. It is just, whew. There's a lot of great players out there. LSU, even though they missed out on a lot of players from their state and a couple people that that were leaning towards them, they have a great class. A&M has an amazing class. FSU, good class. Ohio State, good class. I think the Ohio State class is just a little tad overrated, but they still have a good class. They have a good corner, you know, really good middle linebacker they got, and all that stuff. But you know, a couple players that I think you should keep out an eye for the next couple of years is number one. How do you say his name? Michael Dupree. Dupree, the LSU wide receiver. I think he could be possibly like the next Dez Bryant without the Dez Bryant attitude, but the guy's gonna be a monster. And another guy, let's say one from the Alabama class, is Christian Miller. You know, everyone knows about Deshaun Hand and Cam Robinson, but Christian Miller, he's still a top 15 player, but he's kind of under the radar. His dad played in the NFL, and he's going to be a monster outside linebacker. And who else kind of under the radar well, not necessarily under the radar, but to keep an eye out on. Oof. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Who knows? Who knows? There's so many. Erman Lane from Florida State. Keep an eye on him. He's going to be a monster too. Man, I really wanted Erman Lane or Dupree. I wanted one of those receivers so bad. So just keep out an eye on a couple of those players. You know, Deshaun Hand is going to be a monster though as well. God, I can't wait to see him, Christian Miller, Shire Evans, and all of them, with Marlon Humphrey and Tony Brown at the corners. Woo! That's what we call a deadly combination. I love following college football recruiting. It's just a ton of fun. So, but here is the play. Nope. All right, just read option right there. Nothing there. Hit up the gut for 5 yards. 3rd and 8. Let's see my little pass play. Hit him up with the corner out to get picked. Yep. That's the way it goes. Sometimes these corner routes this game, you just don't know. Look at that little screaming edge pressure right there. He was just able to get that pass off. He's doing a good job to pick it up right there. But look at this, man. I'm contesting everything, just making it really hard on him. So 2nd and 13, hits me with the post. Very good play on his part. It's a little bit laggy. Oof. I guess the screen passes I feel like are kind of tough because they're just scream. You know, the D tackle just screams up that A gap, comes flying at your man. So it's kind of hard to be able to even just release the football on a couple of these screen passes now. So right here, super bait on 4th down. This is where it all kinds of falls apart though. After look at that nice little bait. I read it all the way. Pressure was getting to him. He couldn't do anything else. So was able to get the interception. That's one thing I feel like I do a pretty good job in this game is anticipating what you want to do on offense. And look at this, man. Just wide open, nothing's going on. I don't know why. Maybe I'm a little frustrated with this leg, and so I'm like, I'm gonna celebrate, make a little highlight out of it, and whoop! Oh, that is so embarrassing. Look at this. Oh, so I had a chance to go up 24-7. I should have. I guess now you press the A button. I had some people in the comments say that before. I need to press the A button instead, or just don't celebrate. That's one thing I never do is celebrate, and so I don't know why I try to do it right there. So this definitely needs to come back and haunt me. Madden knows that whatever is going to happen, like even if this guy's going to throw a pick, we'll just have it tip off my hands and have him score. Because after what route combo just did, he needs to pick up this 4th and 2, which he barely does on a little hitch route. I sent him a double A gap from the linebackers, and he was able to get off the hitch route before they got there. Hitch route again. That's a weird route combination because he had like the hitch route in the corner. The hitch route is I don't know. It's not good spacing, I don't think. But he's trying to hit me up with a screen pass. Does a pretty good job of cutting to the outside, but doesn't get anywhere. So now it's 3rd and 10. And what are you doing, man? My defender. Well, I mean, I don't know. So he gets away with a good catch in the back end zone. Really good animation on his part, but my defender just played dumb, which is kind of annoying. So he gets me to a 3rd and 2. He should definitely get the stop since I decided to try to celebrate on him, and it failed. I saw someone say in the comment section that what they like to do is act like God Thumbs does this too, but act like they're trying to pitch the ball back, and if no one's there, nothing happens. It's just kind of a goofy animation. And then he says, a couple of times it's kind of screwed him over, where it's actually pitched the ball instead of him getting a touchdown. And I deserve this pick right here. That was a terrible, terrible read. I cannot believe I made that read. It was awful, awful read. Whenever I made that pass, I was like, what on earth did I just do? But I thought that was kind of funny how he says come back and haunt him a couple times with him trying to do that one celebration. So I deserve this pick though after my shenanigans, and I probably deserve to lose the game, and it looks like I'm going to. Right now, he scores on 3rd and goal. I'm just so depressed. I'm like, I was going to go up 24-7 on this guy, but that's here not near now. It's 40 seconds left. We got out of bounds. Y, look at Y, wide open. I'm just waiting for him to cut up field, and then I just want to get out of bounds because I only have one timeout. So 32 seconds left. He blitzes the crib. I hit up X on a C route. Boom. Touchdown. So it did not end up coming back and haunt me. I was able to score in 20 seconds. I decided to pull out some of my more powerful offensive plays. I felt like that you can abuse all game long that I wasn't. And I was able to score in, 4 plays. Once again, that's a weird route design. He has 2 players right there. I don't get it. But 12 seconds left. He's down by 3 points. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, just trying to hike. So he needs to throw a pick, man. That should have been a pick. So 5 seconds left. He should just take his field goal, but instead he throws it into coverage and gets picked off. I was able to get away with this victory, but I definitely probably deserved to lose after all that shenanigans. But my offense was able to pull it off in the end. I'll see you all on the sticks.